Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we are here for another manga review. Today's manga we'll be reviewing is called Dungeon Builder. The Demon King's Labyrinth is a modern city. This manga's been out for some time now. It released originally back in 2020, and it currently now has 8 volumes, with the 8th volume just releasing just the other week. The publisher of this series is done by 7 Seas. The story is written by Rui Tsukiyo, and the art is done by Hike Yakiyoshikawa. Sorry if I butchered that name. And the book is rated teen. In a world where demon lords build dungeons and devour human emotions, our main protagonist is named Procel, a new rookie demon lord who has a new idea to build a dungeon where humans and monsters can coexist, a city of somewhat. Our story begins with Porcel being born in this new world, when from the darkness a mysterious fox woman walks out and attacks him. Porcel scrambles around, wondering what he should do. Realizing he's just about to die, a gun magically appears in his hand and he defeats the monster. Not knowing what he'd just done, the woman approaches him and says, "You just used creation magic, the ability to produce an object from one's memory." He does reply back that it does remind him of something, but he can't remember who he is. She explains that he has passed the test and welcomes him as a new demon lord to this world, and his name is Procel. She explains that she is Matrosius, the demon lord of the beast, that she is a demon lord just like him. Porcel doesn't quite understand what she's talking about, so she says that it would be better to just show him. Marcelo brings him to a room with a pillar and a crystal ball upon it. He wonders what it is. She explains that he shouldn't touch it so carelessly, that this is the core of the dungeon and the source of her power, that if it was destroyed, that it would kill her and she would lose all of her powers. She explains to him that his job is to lead monsters, build dungeons, and reign over them like true lords. To lead people into dungeons and collect their powerful emotions and life force, or what known as dungeon points. That is the job of a demon lord. She expresses that this is the beginning of his dungeon building. She then explains that he can produce 1 metal a month and create demons by combining 2 metals together. For example, Marcello's beast metal uses for monsters that control beasts, and her fire metal are for monsters that control fire. The attributes of these metals are determined by the monsters they create, but his metals are creation metals that can take on whatever attributes he wants, making them very unique and powerful. She explains since it's so powerful that it takes 3 metals combined to accomplish this, which makes it inconvenient to say the least. She then gives him the metal she has gotten from the other demon lords. What this all means is that he's able to create a monster with any shape or form. Realizing he's off to a good start, he creates using creation, beast, and fire combined. He thinks to himself, what does he want to create? A friend? He realizes that when he was brought to this world, he was overwhelmed by loneliness. So he wants to bring a friend that will always be by his side. Then Tenko, rank S, has been born. She runs up and yells, "Daddy!" Porcel, completely confused, saying, "Daddy? It's weird, I wanted to create a friend." Porcel names. Matrosius says, "So this is what you desired deep down in your subconscious, you Lycon?" The girl then proclaims that she's a Tenko and she doesn't have a name. Purcell starts to think when Marciello pulls him off to the side. She explains to him that the first 3 monsters that Demon Lord names will become contract monsters. They are special monsters, connected to him by their soul, so don't give them out too lightly. After knowing this, he proclaims to the girl that after seeing her powers and her personality, that he will give her a name. So she says that she will do her utmost best to earn his approval. From here on out, Purcell keeps on improving and creating creatures and pushing further to his goal to create a dungeon like no other, where monsters and humans can coexist. The story so far, I've read up to Volume 7. I just got Volume 8, so I haven't read Volume 8 yet, but I've really enjoyed this one so far. I definitely recommend for anybody who's into the dungeon crawl / isekai kind of genre. If you guys have any more questions about this series, please leave it in the comments down below. If there's anything you guys recommend or want me to review next, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one.